I challenged one of the biggest Harry Potter creators on the planet to a challenge. That's right, in today's video, me and Movieflame are going head to head to see who can assemble the best Quidditch team, the best guest list for a party, the toughest fighters in a battle both with and without magic, the best team for a pub quiz trivia night, and the best group to survive a zombie apocalypse with. But there are some rules. So we can pick any character from the entire Harry Potter universe, but once one of us picks them, the other person can't have them. Like most draft systems, to keep it fair, whoever goes first gets 1 pick, then the other person gets 2 picks, and we carry on with 2 at a time. And the final rule, you decide the winner of each scenario. It's up to you to let us know in the comments who you think has picked the best lineup for each scenario, so definitely let us know your opinions. And with that said, let's jump into situation 1.
I am gonna go. I think there's an obvious pick, but I'm gonna save it. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna do Fred. I'm gonna do Fred Weasley.
Fred Weasley? Okay.
I'm gonna do Fred Weasley. I think, as I said to you before, I think out of him and George, Fred is the one that's just a little bit more likely to go over the top of things. So we're trying to get the party started. He's gonna get everyone down to the dance floor. He's gonna start throwing some pranks, making some jokes, do you know what? I feel like Fred's the one to get the party started.
Yeah, I agree with that. And for my first pick, I'm going to take that same energy, and I'm gonna say Ginny Weasley.
Oh, huge, okay.
I think Ginny Weasley, she's one of the most popular, good-looking girls in the later books. And I think, if she's there, if she's on the dance floor, if she's having fun, everybody's gonna, try to follow her. The girls want to be like her, the guys want to be with her. So I think she would be the key. She would pull everything together.
That's so good. I also think what you don't want at a party is someone in the corner not feeling like they're involved. And Ginny is going to be the one to go and make sure they feel welcomed and involved. She goes with Neville when he feels like an outsider to the Yule Ball. That's such a great pick.
Thank you.
Okay, who's your 2?
I am going to go... I got a few. I'm going to go, for entertainment purposes, I'm going to go Luna Lovegood.
That's a great pick.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like she would bring, a very funny, upbeat vibe that... they're not going to be laughing at Luna, but, they're going to be what is she saying? This is so funny, you know?
Yeah, I have her on my list, and in brackets, I've got the after party vibes. Those chats at 3 in the morning where you're just I wonder if there are aliens. Where you're just you're so tired, most people have gone. She's gonna keep it going and just make things a little bit interesting.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
That's a great pick. Okay, my next 2, I thought you were gonna pick at least one of these 2. So I'm I feel so lucky to have these. I'm just George and Lee Jordan. Having Fred, George, and Lee as my first 3, I feel like that's gonna get any party going.
Yeah. I almost picked George so you wouldn't be able to put the twins together. So I feel like they're better together. So that doesn't bode well for me. Plus you have Lee Jordan.
That's what I mean. I feel like if you're at Hogwarts and you hear that there's a party with Ginny Weasley and Loopy Looney Lovegood, or Fred, George, and Lee, we both know which party we're going to so far.
Yeah, that is a very good argument.
But you get 2 more now.
Okay. I'm going to go for just straight entertainment purposes again, and I'm going to say Gilderoy Lockhart. Imagine the conversations between Lockhart and Luna.
Oh, that's so true.
That would be the most entertaining thing to watch.
Oh my god, it's like the blind leading the blind. The 2 of them are just going to be talking so much nonsense that the other one isn't listening to or caring about.
Yeah.
That's so great. The downside, I think Lockhart probably would tell great stories, especially at the height of his fame. But the downside is, in our experience, everyone who ever directly interacts with him hates him and finds him so irritating.
Yeah, that is a good point. Shoot.
But imagine just being you're going to get something from the kitchen of this house party or whatever, and you come back out to your friends, you're I just ran into Gilderoy Lockhart. He was talking about this time that he took down a river troll with his bare hands. There's stories you're gonna come away from that party with.
Yeah. Also, I feel like Luna might balance him out a little bit. He'll start bragging about something, and then Luna will be actually, I don't think that really happened. I think that this is you know.
I do actually. Yeah, that's true.
Luna has no filter.
That's true. Plus, I feel like he will be telling a story, hoping all eyes are on him, and then she'll just say something wild, the river trolls aren't actually real, and then he's just what's he gonna say to that?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going for entertainment purposes. That's what I'm doing so far.
Nice. Okay. I tell you what, if yours was the cast for a sitcom set in the Harry Potter world, I would watch the hell out of it. Who's your 4?
All right, I forgot I had another one. I'm starting to think I should do something else besides what I had planned. Honestly, I'm gonna go with Albus Dumbledore.
Okay. Presumably while he's still alive.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. I feel like he would be like a really good buffer between Lockhart and Luna. Like he could balance that conversation and like really make it not just like obnoxious, but like could actually make it really funny. He could ask questions like, oh, what about this? What about this? You know what I mean?
I do, yeah. He could make a bit out of it when they're being kooky.
Yeah. And also like, I feel like he could kind of be like really funny, but in a way that's like making fun of them, but in a way that like is respectful and they don't realize it.
Yeah, I hear you. I think that's a really good pick. I really like it. I think you're very much going down the unhinged route for your party. Like this is either going to be like an all-timer or it's going to like bomb and everybody's leaving by like 7:30.
Yeah, it could go either way.
So I get a double now, and I think I'm running the risk of this just being like a Weasley Christmas dinner, but I feel like Bill and Fleur are probably going to be my final 2 to round it off.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
I think they're a good vibe. Like, I think when we're at, like, Shell Cottage, the night that Lupin announces Teddy's birthday, and they have a few drinks and stuff, like, there's such a vibe. It's such a great night. Like, it's such a welcoming environment. Everyone's getting involved. They've put some music on. No one feels shamed for singing along badly. Like, that's the kind of vibe you want from a party, I feel like.
Yeah. Damn, that's a good pick.
Thanks, mate. Bill, Fleur, Lee, Fred, and George. I feel like that's an all-timer.
Yeah. I feel like I still have one more pick.
You get one more.
I feel like it doesn't even matter at this point. Like, I think you won.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah.
You got like another Herbo the Foul up your sleeve?
Not for this one. I'm gonna go Harry.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not that confident with this list. That was kind of a shot in the dark, but I do think that Harry, like, he's friends with every single person there. So like he would be able to talk to every single person.
Except Lockhart, who he hates.
Yeah, true. Except Lockhart. Yeah, Lockhart would definitely try to talk to him though.
So true. I think I see what you've done and you've tried to like knit them all together with Harry, but I think what you've actually done is take the one fun person, which is Ginny, and then she's just going to be making out with Harry in the corner, which just leaves Luna, Lockhart, and Dumbledore being weird. I feel like you've actually removed the sanest part of your party.
Dang. Yeah, that is a very good point.
Thanks, man. But hey, I'm not judge, jury, and executioner, okay? We can let the comments decide which party are you most likely to want to attend, mine or Morgan's.
If you're enjoying this video and want to see me do more like this, you can let me know by hitting that like button, subscribing if you're not already, and leaving me a comment to tell me who you'd like to see me collaborate with next.
Muggle fight.
Let's do it. So I have the first pick?
You have the first pick, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go Rubius Hagrid.
Dude, that's huge. That's such a big one.
Yeah, we were just talking about how those stunning spells don't do anything on him. And he can literally... Oh, actually, wait. We're doing a muggle fight. But even so, like, we were just talking about that scene where he literally, like, bah, bah, bah. All those Aurors, like, he took out 5 of them, which is insane. Like, he is a freaking beast. And then do you remember in the Battle of Hogwarts, he saw... What was his name? Walden McNair, who attempted to kill Buckbeak. He was the executioner.
Yes.
He just comes up and he like goes flying and hits a wall and just falls to the ground.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. He would be a beast. Like, if stunning spells can't take him down, like, nobody's fists are going to be able to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is why my first pick is directly aimed at stopping Hagrid. And I think I have just the person to do that. And it's Madame Maxime.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I know she denies it, but she's almost certainly a half-giant as well, so she's going to have the same protection of, like, half-giant skin or whatever it is that means that you absorb spells and punches and stuff. She's the same size. She can probably take as much as Hagrid can, but I don't think he's going to fight her. But she's ruthless with him, so I'm like, push comes to shove. She'll fight him, but he won't fight her.
That is a good point. That is a good point. Yeah. Shoot, I didn't think about that.
Oh, you know what? I did, and that's why I'm gonna win. My second pick is going to be Charlie Weasley.
Ah, that's a good pick.
Thank you. By my logic, like we know that he's muscular, but he works with dragons, dude. He must have the quickest reflexes in the world. You know, he's got to be like dodging flames all the time. Like in a fist fight, this guy is doing bits, and so I feel like Charlie Weasley had to be like right up there.
That is a good pick. Also, his hands are like already burned and calloused, so like that's like you look at a boxer, their hands are always like that. They're just not. Yeah, dang. That's a good one. That was my next person.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry, I stole him. It's okay. I mean, you were never going to take him over Hagrid anyway, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, who have you got next?
I am going to go with Vincent Crabbe.
Crabbe is a great pick.
Thank you.
Can I ask why Crabbe over Goyle?
So in the movies, Crabbe is shorter, but in the books, Crabbe is actually the taller between the two.
Okay.
He's bigger. That's why I picked him.
He's going to have more reach as well, right?
Yeah. Also, I think he's way more ruthless. Like, when you see him in Deathly Hallows, like, he doesn't give a shit. When we're in the room of requirement, dude, like, he's going full force. He doesn't care.
Is he the one that tries to kill Hermione?
Yeah. He'd be a loose cannon. And he's got the size for that.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's
also
big.
He's punched a lot of people in his day. Also, I will say too, he couldn't really rely on magic because he was not good at magic. So he's already used to just scrapping, punching.
Which I guess same can be said for Hagrid, right? He doesn't have that crutch of magic, so he's going on sheer brute strength.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a huge second pick, and you go straight into pick 3 as well.
Okay. I am going to go. I got 2 here. Which one should I do? I'm gonna go Mad Eye Moody.
Oh,
in his
that's
prime.
Massive, dude. I didn't even have him. I didn't even think about Moody. That's a great pick.
Thank you. Yeah, he's really tall. He's big, and I'm gonna pick him when he's in his prime, before he has like no leg and like before he's been really beaten up.
Mm-hmm.
So I think honestly, alone, like how big and like beefy he is, like I feel like he'd be tough to take down.
Oh, 100% he would. Also, like, you know that guy can take a punch or 10. Like, he's gonna get back up every time.
Oh yeah. The grit, it's unstoppable.
100%. That's a great pick. I can't believe I didn't even have him on my shortlist. Like, I'm thinking, Gilderoy Lockhart once took down a fully grown a river troll with nothing but his fists. So, and I'm sure that's truthful. So, but I think he maybe just misses out. And I'm going to take Nymphadora Tonks.
Okay.
I don't think she's necessarily the strongest, but I'm pretty sure as a Metamorphmagus, she could change her face to look like one of your team's faces and get away with not being attacked by them. Can she change her whole face?
That's a good question. I don't know how far it extends. Like, I know she could turn into like an animal on her face. So I think she probably could turn into the face of one of my guys. I'm not sure though, like the height would change. So I think she would still be the same height. So that might be a little bit of a giveaway, but
enough for maybe a double take to give herself
strategy.
that like half second of an edge. Do you know what I mean? I remember when they were talking about her aura training, she says that she like flew through her disguise and concealment part of the training. And so I'm like, it must be good enough for that. So I'm like, and she's an aura anyway, like she's gonna be tough. So I'm taking Tonks as my 4. And then my 5 is going to be, oh wait, no, I've only got 3 so far, haven't I? So Tonks is my 3, and then my 4 is going to be Fenrir Greyback.
Okay.
I think this guy is ruthless. This guy is going to have absolutely no mercy. I don't love him as a person. The idea that I'm affiliated with him, not great. But he'll get the job done, and I know he will.
Yeah, just a straight up cannibal, so.
Exactly, yeah.
He'll eat my dudes.
Like, your guys might be pulling some punches if it goes too far. Greyback is not doing that.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Cause like he'll literally jump. Also, he like keeps his nails sharp just so he can like scratch people, and it's not a normal scratch. Like, it's would that count for a Muggle fight though? The enchanted scratches.
I feel like we'll give him the sharp nails, but it'll be a Muggle scratch. It'll be like if I had his nails and I scratched you.
Okay. Yeah, if he like attacks, scratches, and then eats, like That's pretty bad.
Yeah, man. I think that's a solid pick.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a double now, and then that's your 4 and 5.
Okay. Who do I have so far? I have Hagrid.
You got Hagrid, Crab, and Moody.
Okay. I am going to go with Crumb.
That's such a good pick, dude.
Thank you. Yeah. He's described to be like really, really strong. We know he can take a hit. He took that bludger to the face that broke his nose and kept playing in that game. And yeah, like I think I'm going for size in this. I think he has the size.
Do you think he's big? Because I would have assumed he was quite nimble to be a seeker, especially like his Runsky feint comes so close to the ground before he pulls up. I'm like, he's got to be a nimble guy, right?
I think he was brawly because I think that was the thing that like he wasn't a normal size seeker.
Okay.
I feel like if that's wrong though, I'm gonna get chewed out in the comments, but we'll see. But I'm pretty sure he was like more brawly. Like,
okay.
One thing though is he wasn't great on his feet. Like he was a little awkward on his feet, so that might hurt me.
Yeah, a little bit. But hey, I mean, at the end of it, you've picked a pro athlete. Like he's gonna be able to do some damage.
Yeah, that is true.
Who can definitely take a hit as well. I think that's a good pick.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, and your 5?
My 5, I'm going to go with Bellatrix.
Oh, dude, that's great.
Thank you.
Dude, that's huge.
I think she would not hold back. Like she would do whatever it took. And like, you know in Spider-Man Homecoming when Peter's like punching the Green Goblin and each punch he's just like, ha, 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 like laughing back at him? I feel like that would be Bellatrix.
That's so accurate.
Like she would enjoy the pain.
She absolutely would. You're right. And she like, even if you were out of reach of punching her, she's gonna like psychologically torment you. She's like in here. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah. She did that to Harry. Like just her laugh alone, dude, is like infuriating.
100%. Dude, that's a great 5. That's like, I think...
Thank you.
I think Crumb and like Crab can pack a punch, but I'm like, he's not going to be very like dexterous. He's not going to get about very much, but it's a great 5. I'm going to round my 5 off with Hermione. Like she's one of the few people we actually see throw a punch in the series, and it's not a bad punch, you know?
Yeah, that is a good point. Although in the book, it was a slap, not a punch.
Oh, are you joking?
Yeah, it's a slap.
God damn. God, okay. You know what? It's locked in. I've picked her. She's drafted. Hermione's my 5. You know what? A slap could still do some damage. You know, it could still do some damage out there.
It can, yeah.
I feel like if Greyback like pins somebody and like bites a chunk out of their neck and they're just like slowly bleeding out, Hermione just like giving them a slap or two, just like really rub it in.
Yeah, just pop, 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 pop. As they're like slowly bleeding out, like their arm bleeding
Bellatrix?
off.
She's like laughing while Hermione does it. She like bleeds out.
That's such a funny scenario.
Okay, as always, we'll put the teams on screen and the audience can tell us who they think's gonna win. I think that might be our closest one yet, you know.
I think so too. I think I still got it, but we'll see what the fans have to say.
Okay, I was being generous. I thought I had that in the bag. I don't think it's close at all, but
Wow, so we're both pretty confident.
Before we get into the next scenario, I just want to say thank you to the Patreon supporters, Jessica, Curtis, Jordan, and Misty. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I am trying to make my content bigger and better and collaborate with some of your favorite creators. And if you want to help me do that, you can click the link in the description to support my Patreon. Thank you to those of you who already have.
Okay. Without a doubt, I'm going Hermione Granger.
Okay, big play. A lot of pressure to put on someone who, like, what age are you taking her at? Like book series age?
Honestly, dude, any age. I'll take her at any age. I'm pretty sure she has like a photographic memory. Like that's never specified in the series, but the fact that every single time she raises her hand, it's like word for word from the textbook.
Yeah.
It's like, I think she has a photographic memory. And she's read so many books that like, I feel like she would be so knowledgeable at anything, at any topic, honestly.
100%. Plus she has the knowledge of Muggle stuff too, which a lot of wizards wouldn't have. That's a huge like gray area for a lot of the characters. Plus like the work ethic, dude. She's always studying. Absolutely. Like it doesn't even matter if she knows something yet, because she'll know it by the time the pub quiz rolls around. Definitely. That's what I'm saying. That's a huge pick. That's great. She was my first pick too, which obviously I can't have. I'm gonna go a bit left field, and I'm gonna take Nicholas Flamel, because I feel like he has lived through most of history. That is actually a really good pick. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Like, he might be frail and a bit kooky, but I feel like the guy's got to have some knowledge from living that long, you know?
Yeah, what, he lived for like 600 years, I think it was.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so he lived like, that's insane, dude. Like, he was around before the Ministry of Magic, probably before like the Wizengamot. Like, that's insane. Wait, so how long ago? Hogwarts was made in 990 AD, so like 1,000 years before the series. So that's insane, man.
So Hogwarts is only like 200 and something years older than Nicholas Flamel.
Yeah. Wow, that is a really good pick. I wish I thought of that.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I spent hours putting these strategies together, okay?
I love that.
I told you, dude, I'm here to win everything, every draft. Okay. My only worry is that he's like, we don't know enough about him. Like, he might be senile in his old age. You know what I mean? He might not remember anything before yesterday. So it is a risk. But I'm like, if you can get the best out of Nicholas Flamel, I'm happy.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, man, one of my favorite moments in any of the Fantastic Beasts films is when he's like running and he's like going so slowly. You know what I'm talking about? And interestingly, I looked at the script and that was not scripted. Like, J.K. Rowling did not write that. I think that was a decision by like David Yates.
That's all. The actor, he was like, run, and the actor was just like, how about if I do this?
Yeah.
Nice. So I know I have to get the best out of Nicholas Flamel, and I feel like the best way to do that is to take Dumbledore, his like long-standing companion, his long-standing colleague, collaborator, and friend. And also like someone who's really bloody smart in their own right. You know what I mean? I feel like Dumbledore has to be my two.
Yeah, I respect that. I think that is a good pick. They have a lot of chemistry. Yeah, I think those are really good picks. Shoot.
Thank you.
Pressure's on now.
Yeah, hey, you've got a well-read 11-year-old, so...
Oh my god, that is funny.
No, so I don't mean to undermine you. You got two now. You can really turn this around. You got two big picks coming up.
Okay, let's see. So I had a strategy, but now that like you came out blazing, like guns firing, I gotta really think this through. You know what? This might surprise some people, but I'm gonna go Severus Snape.
Dude, he was my next pick. I think that's incredible.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that because I was nervous.
Why Snape? Why did you want to pick Snape?
He's honestly like one of the most powerful wizards when it comes to like potions, dude. Like, he is the best potions master, like better than Slughorn. When it comes to like dark magic, so good. When it comes to like creating spells, he created Sectum Sempra. So this dude has like so much knowledge about so many different like branches of magic that like I feel like he would be good to have on my team.
Dude, 100%. Also, like, I feel like it's the fact that he corrects a textbook as a teenager. Like, this guy doesn't just learn from a book like Hermione. Like, he understands how things work and gets to the bottom of it and can like reverse engineer everything. Like, that is a different kind of brain. Do you know what I mean? Those two together, Hermione, Snape. That's such a huge like. You're covering so much ground with those two.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You get another one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. I have someone on the list, but you know what? I'm going to just completely go off my list.
Okay. Oh, okay. Throwing the list in the fire. Okay, what draws you to McGonagall? Because she wasn't on mine either at all.
Yeah, I feel like she's so good at Transfiguration. She was literally like the mentor or the mentee of Albus Dumbledore during her school years, then during like her entire teaching career, which was a long time. Even though like that's sort of weird with the Fantastic Beasts films canon, but we won't get into that.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like she was able to become an animagus. Dude, becoming an animagus, have you like read about that, how hard it is to do?
Yeah, like a long time ago. Feel free to refresh me because I can't really remember. But like, don't you have to keep something under your tongue for like a month non-stop?
Yeah, that's like the craziest thing I think was, dude, like, how do you do that? Like, you sleep, you talk, like that's insane. And like if it comes out, you fail. Like you have to start over.
And then if I'm not mistaken, there's another part where you have to take something, I can't remember what it is, like a vial of something you've brewed, to like a part of the ground that's never been set foot on by a human or something like that, right? It's like, it's so wild, all the steps you have to take.
Yeah. Dude, like it makes me question how the hell James, Sirius, and Peter did it. Like how? Like they were literally in school as students and kept the thing underneath their tongue during all of their classes. Like, that's insane.
Like, I wonder if you could use a sticking charm to like stick it to the bottom of your tongue so you could still talk and it stays there. I don't know, but I'm like, if not, those teachers must have been so suspicious about why Sirius Black was quiet for like a whole month. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's really funny.
I think I read somewhere that like it's canon that in Ouagadougou, the Ugandan school, like all fifth years just become animagus. Like and I was just like, what is going on for that month where every fifth year has this leaf under their tongue, you know?
Yeah, that must be insane. Dude, if you look at all the other wizarding schools, like Hogwarts is not shit. Like, they're not good.
Yeah. Imagine a whole school where everyone above fifth year can just turn into an animal at will. Like, Hogwarts loses that fight.
Yeah, and then Mohuto Koro, the Japanese school, like, they're all masters of non-verbal magic and don't have to use a wand.
Oh my word.
Like, they can all do wandless magic.
That's wild. Yeah, Hogwarts is kind of rubbish, huh? I mean, not rubbish, but comparative.
Yeah.
All right, I get two more for a second. So I'm gonna do this. These are gonna feel unhinged until I give you reasons. So like, don't jump the gun and look at me like I'm crazy. Okay. My first pick is gonna be Ollivander.
Okay.
Because
I like that actually.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I thought this was going to come across unhinged, but I was like, the guy like knows everything there is to know about like wand lore, which is like a whole subsection itself. Like if that category comes up in the pub quiz, we're covered. But the other, like this guy remembers every wand he has ever sold, and he is not a young man. He is not a young man. Like that memory, ridiculous. So like, I just feel like all the chatter he's heard in his shop, he'll recall it. The guy remembers everything.
Yeah, that might be the best argument I've ever heard. So I think that's a really good pick.
Dude, you are like, I feel like you are the standard for Harry Potter knowledge as well on the internet. So for you to tell me my arguments are solid, like that is as much validation as I will ever need. Let's hope you still think this, because my next pick is going to be Rita Skeeter.
Okay, I'm excited to hear the reasons.
So she's a journalist at like a really high selling newspaper. So she's got to be reasonably intelligent anyway. But my main point, transforming into a bug is going to make it so easy to steal answers of the other teams.
That is a good argument. I will say though, like if you see her turn into a bug and then like you're just missing one of your team players for an extended period of time, how's that going to go?
I feel like we're going to have to go with the cover story every pub quiz. Like, oh, Rita's got food poisoning again. She's going to be in and out of the bathroom, and she goes into the bathroom, transfigures into a bug, gets the answer, goes back to the bathroom, and then comes out like looking worse for wear, you know.
That is okay, that would be a good way of doing it.
Not that I'm
a little
cheating.
bit iffy on that one.
Okay. All right, dude, finish us off. You got two more.
Okay. I am going to go with Percy Weasley.
Oh, dude, that's huge. I didn't even think about Percy.
Yeah. His work ethic alone, dude, like, he's elite. I would say he's honestly elite. He's up there with Hermione. Not as good as Hermione, but definitely has a better work ethic than her.
Don't they get the same number of OWLs as well?
I think they do, yeah.
And like, as far as we know, Percy didn't have a time turner.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Yeah. And also, like, one thing that I thought about is that Percy, if he's going into something, he's going to prep like crazy. Like he goes all in on whatever he's doing. Like he was doing that report on cauldrons and he spent hours doing that. And even had to like tell his brothers to like quiet down while he was doing it. Like he was locked in. Dude.
Yeah, he like lives and breathes his projects, right?
Absolutely.
Dude, I think that's a phenomenal pick. I think that's great.
Thank you. Thank you.
You get one more to round off your team.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Phileas Flitwick.
It's great. It's a great pick.
Yeah, gotta go with the Ravenclaw.
The head of Ravenclaw, right?
Yeah. Also, dude, Flitwick is one of the most underrated characters. Like, this dude is, what, like 2 feet tall? And he's a dueling champion. He's a master duelist. Like, he is literally classified as a master duelist, which is insane.
It's like, it's giving Yoda, right?
Yeah, honestly. That is a very good comparison. I like that.
Yeah, dude, I think that's a phenomenal pick. I think head of Ravenclaw anyway is like by itself, but also everything else he's achieved. Next level.
Thank
Great
you.
pick. And like Snape aside, I feel like, well, not even Snape aside. Like, okay, he's not the greatest for morale in your side, but the work ethic of your team alone, like they are all going to work their ass off to bring home that trophy from trivia night.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
It tracks. It works. My last pick is going to be Cuthbert Binns.
Okay.
Again, history of magic, like, I feel like this guy has got all of that locked down. Like, I know history I'm probably covered with Nicholas Flamel having lived through it all, but also, like, how long ago did Binns die? And he's still been around and sentient that whole time. Like, I just feel like longevity in my side. Like, Cuthbert Binns is going to round it off.
Yeah, dude, you got a good strategy here.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, because they've both been around for a long time. And Binns, like, teaching history of magic, like, he might have been boring, but, like, he knew everything.
Yes.
That's a good pick.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Once again, we'll put our teams up on the screen. For Trivia Night Pub Quiz, we'll let the comments decide who they think wins. Like I feel like that. I'm either a genius or I'm unhinged. Do you know what I mean? From my picks. And like, I need the masses to tell me.
Yeah, they'll let you know too. They'll absolutely let you know.
If you want to see Morgan and I go head to head in the same way, assembling Quidditch teams, armies for a magical battle, and a zombie apocalypse survival group, the video on those scenarios is on the Movieflame channel, which you can click here to watch next.